morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call home. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Welcome back to another Just Crypto After Dark. We are here on a Thursday night. Thursday, one day closer to the weekend, one day closer to Christmas, and one day closer to the end of 2023 as I try to get my dang mic situated. There we go. What is good? What is good? What is good? How we doing, y'all? How we do? Man, this mic. There we go. All right, this is already gonna piss me off today. We're gonna start off with that way. Beautiful. Let's try to see if that happens. See if that works. Boom. Let's rock with it. Let's run with it. But what's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Welcome back, like I said, to another Just Crypto. Appreciate y'all for coming in and hanging out. If you haven't already, please smack that like button. If you haven't already, if you are watching over on Twitter or X or Elon's Playground, whatever you call it, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit that retweet button, and leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. I see we got one comment over there already. Let me see what that comment is. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see here. Let's see here. Crypto Boots winners of Grove Prize. What do we mean, Crypto Boots? What do we what do we mean? You have to let me know which one. You have to let me know which one. Let me know. Put it in the chat or in the comments over there. You can always jump over here on Twitter or on YouTube and get in there as well. But let's see who we got in the building over here on YouTube. One day, hopefully, StreamYard will get us all together with Twitter and YouTube, so I don't have to go back and forth with the comments. But until then, I will multitask to the best of my ability. But let's see what we got in the building. We got Earl's Wood in the building. What is good, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? Miss Tammy J in the building. How we doing, ma'am? How are we still having to switch sides where we sit? We still having to keep moving around? Let me know. Hopefully you're feeling better. Hopefully you are feeling better. But yeah, what's good? Everybody, we saw we had the bubbles up there for a minute a while ago before we got the stream started. So it's been a little bit of a different day. Bitcoin is down, but then we got ETH just going crazy. ETH going crazy right now, which is nice to see as well, because I know a lot of us have a lot of ETH or have some ETH. So, but yeah, so anytime we see Bitcoin go up, or any project go straight up, like we saw Bitcoin over the week, 15% on the week, we're gonna have a little bit of a pullback. And if this is a little bit of a pullback, I think we're okay, because if you look at today, it doesn't look very pretty. Today doesn't look very pretty. You got red, but then you zoom out a week and you're like, oh, we're just consolidating around the $44,000 level, and that seems to kind of be where we're hanging out so far this week for the last couple of days. So not too shabby when you look at it. 14.5% on the week, but we're down 1% on the day. When you look at the day chart, it looks like this. It looks red. It's not very pretty. Nobody likes to see it. But when you look at the week, you're like, oh, okay. And when you look at the month, you're like, oh, okay. And when you look at the year, you're like, oh, okay. So we're doing all right. Bitcoin is just fine. It's actually finding an I'd rather see sideways than downward push. You know what I mean? I'd rather see sideways than a downward push. But we'll get into that here in just a second. Let's see what else we got going on in chat over here. I see we got Eddie T in the building. What is good, brother? How you doing, man? ETF will create a God candle. ETFs will create, I have a feeling will create some amazing candles. I would not be shocked if we saw, ETFs get approved. I would not be shocked if we saw in the first 6 to 12 hours, I wouldn't be shocked if we saw Bitcoin jump 30 to 40%. I wouldn't be shocked at all. I think a smooth, realistic view would probably be like 20% in a day. That would be 20% increase in a day when those ETFs come out. Who knows? Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised at all. So that is kind of what the markets are waiting on right now. It seems to be that is really what's waiting on. Is those ETFs, and when those ETFs do hit, like Earl's Wood said, I have a feeling we're going to see an absolute banger of a green candle. Like a crazy, crazy green candle. So Eddie T, smash the like button and sub. Yes, please. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you really, really, really want to help the channel out, you can always become a member. Join the membership. It's not very, I think it's like $5, something like that. And that will get you some special emojis, get you shout outs and things like that. Or you can always super chat. You can always do that. I'm terrible at promoting that. But yeah, if you want to super chat a project. If you want me to check a project out here on the live stream, feel free to super chat it. Send a little something over with it, and I'll take a look at it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But anyways. But anyways, let's take a look over here. Let's take a look at the rest of the market as we were over here looking at it a while ago. Big time day today for Ethereum. Trending today is Terra Classic, Ordi, and Circus Foundation. Two of these I've never heard of. Terra Classic I have heard of, and it's down 8% on the day. So trending maybe in the wrong direction, maybe. But the Fear and Greed, we're sitting there at in 81. Where were we at? I think we were. No, I guess we were in the 70s the other day. Yes, we were in the 70s the other day. Let's take a look here. I kind of right around the same level. It might have been 81, 82. Yeah, it was 82. That's what I was thinking. But you look at the Fear and Greed on the week, the month. We've been down here for a while. See what the all looks like. This might be a new thing since they just kind of started charting that out. But yeah. So Fear and Greed is yeah. And here's the market cap, the overall market cap we're seeing. It kind of looks like a Bitcoin chart. Kind of looks like a Bitcoin chart. Who would have thought that the overall market would look like a Bitcoin chart? It's crazy when you think about it. But like I said, we got Bitcoin down 1% on the day, still up 15, almost 14.5% on the week. But you got Ethereum having one heck of a day, 5% up. I think the other day we were looking at a $2,100 and here we are on today with a nice little run up around the 9 between 8:30 and 10:11 my time. So right around the middle of the day, we saw a nice little increase, jump up there to 23, and we just kind of been kind of slowly climbing up the rest of the day. So it is nice to see that, and like I said, there's a lot more. You're going to see a lot more of this action on Ethereum. The ups and downs seem to be a little bit more on Ethereum. But there's so many people that are on the Ethereum network and use the Ethereum network. That's what a lot of people do. Most of their trading on is the Ethereum network, especially with the BNB. We got Binance, the whole Binance situation that's happened here recently that we all know of. But still, Binance is still a very, very strong, very, very strong chain and blockchain to be on. So, but the fact that we got 2,300, if we do know that Bitcoin ETFs are kind of the big bright spot in the moment, but we also know that Ethereum ETFs have already been applied for. So I'm going to imagine if Bitcoin ETFs get approved, Ethereum will get approved, and I don't know of any other one. I don't know if we're going to see another ETF for either one of those for any other project. I would be surprised to see if we get another one. But I think at the moment, Ethereum and BNB are the ones that are going to get ETFs approved. Again, personal opinion, nothing facts there. No, but I'm just going off of what I think. I think Ethereum and I think BNB or Bitcoin will get their ETFs, and if that happens, I wouldn't be surprised if we see it $15,000 Ethereum, $20,000 Ethereum. It could go crazy like that just because of how low it is. You're going to see a lot of institutional money, some of those asset managers that are going to be picking up a lot of that to hold on to for their clientele, just because the gains are going to be so much higher. You can make 100%. If we get to 10,000, that's you're looking at a 4x, a little over a 4x at 10K. Which is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And a 4x for Bitcoin would have to be what? We're at 43. So let's see. 86 would be 1. 130 would be 2. 170. So you got to get up to like $210,000 Bitcoin to get a 4x, which is not something that's out of the realm of possibility during this, especially during a super cycle. But I think a lot of people are going to put some money into that ETF for Ethereum once that gets approved as well. But it is all going to come down to Bitcoin getting approved, and that's kind of the name of the game and what we're waiting on. The amount of money that will run into the markets will be insane. New money equals pumps that change lives. 1,000%. 1,000%. 4x, not huge. Growth will do 100x easily, in my opinion. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that statement. I'm just talking about for the ETFs. When it comes to Bitcoin getting to 200,000, is a harder road and journey than Ethereum getting to 10,000. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm meaning there. I'm not saying that Ethereum's going to, that's going to be. I'm just saying for the ones that get approved for the ETFs, I think a lot of folks are going to get in on that Bitcoin ETF, and I think there's going to be a lot of people get in on the Ethereum ones as well. Bitcoin is the household name. Everybody knows Bitcoin, but it's also kind of the gateway. It's kind of the gateway. So you could have people that put some into Bitcoin, and then they're introduced to Ethereum as well. And then they're like, "Whoa, Ethereum is only 2,300, 2,500." So I think that lower price they could see. Maybe, well, what happens if Ethereum gets to Bitcoin price? What happens if Ethereum gets to, a 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, or gets to a Bitcoin level of 40,000? And they could put in now. That's a 10x. That's some pretty big. That's actually a 20x from here. So. I'm just kind of throwing out hypothetical situations that could possibly happen. You know what I mean? That's kind of what we're doing there. We all look for value. I understand your point. How can you not position into Grove with a $8.5 million market cap? It's like every time I hear that we're at an $8.5 million market cap, it blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind just because of what all we've done in the last almost 2 years, and what all is coming that we all know about. It is absolutely wild that we are still sitting at an $8.5 million market cap. It's bonkers to me. It blows my mind. But it does allow some folks to acquire and accumulate into dollar cost average and make that bag even more for that, as Earls would call, a multi-billion-dollar market cap coming. So, Miss LKM Land in the building. Hey, how you doing? Finally made it. Made one of your new night shows. Happy Thursday, all. Welcome. Yeah, we're now we kind of switched it up. We're no longer in the midday. Not to say that we won't have a midday mix up here and there, but we gonna rock here in the evening time. We gonna rock here in the evening time for the foreseeable future, at least. Now we may test it out here, test the waters, and see what happens there. 100x is only $850 million market cap. Absolutely, man. 100x is still under $1 billion market cap, and as we all know, my personal opinion, and I know Earlswood's personal opinion, is that we'll see a $1 billion market cap pretty easy, and we have the potential for a even bigger, for a multi-billion-dollar market cap. So. Okay, Emlyn, did I miss any island talk? Tuesday night, we talked. We actually talked islands, and I actually looked at a ranch Tuesday night. I actually still have it pulled up on my computer because it's so beautiful, and I want to not lose it. But yes, we did talk about our island that we're going to buy one day, so that we could all enjoy the island life. I don't know if I'm gonna be an island boy, but I'm gonna enjoy some island life. What's that Zach Brown song? Got my toes in the water, ass in the sand. Yeah, I'm in on that. You never know when the island talk is going to happen, and I have no idea why my mic just cut out right there. Gotta love it. Gotta love StreamYard. Oh, a ranch now, yay! Yeah, I mean a ranch will happen before the island. I've been talking about how I want to buy a ranch for my family use, family purpose. And we have our family reunions and all that there, so that'll happen. That will happen probably before an island. That and the one I found was just under $10 million. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Maybe we'll pull that up here in a little while, maybe because I still got it on my computer. Maybe we'll take a look at it. But let's get back into crypto here a little bit, see what the rest of the market is doing. We see Ethereum having a great day, up 5.5%, 13% on the week. You got BNB up 1.29%, 2% on the week. And like I said last week, or last show, I have a feeling that BNB is going to be a slower grow. I think BNB is going to be a slower moving project for now. Now we get into the depth of a bull market or a bull run, that could change. But I think right now we're seeing Bitcoin have 15% up on a week. We're seeing Ethereum up almost 15% in the week. I think BNB may have a little slower time just because of everything that has gone down over the last couple of months and weeks with CZ, or as Earls would say CZ. It always throws me off with the Z and the Z. But throws me off. But yeah, pocket change, yeah, absolutely. I wish maybe Earl's with pocket change, maybe not mine. But like I said, I think BNB will have a slower run. Maybe to start with, maybe it's slower to get to the rest of it. But I still think that it will have a really nice bull run. XRP up 1.5%. Solana up almost 10%. Just kind of some big movers. Cardano's up 20% on the week. Doge is up 15% on the week. Avalanche is up 15-20% on the week. And so you're seeing some major gains this week, which is really nice to see because we haven't seen SHIB up 17% in a week in a long time. But this is what I like to see. Just green. You got some red sprinkled in there. You're going to have that. But this one, I think this one actually came out this week. I think this one's a relatively new project. I could be completely wrong because it came out last year, but it absolutely blown up over the last month or so. I've been hearing a little bit about this. I actually had somebody asked to have that one listed on Grove X, so we need to have that project reach out to me. Casper, reach out. But like I said, it's nice to see. The overall market is up almost 1%. We're sitting there above a $1.61 trillion market cap, which is absolutely lovely to see because just a few months ago, it was threatening to go below $1 trillion and drop down into the $1 billion market cap. So the fact that we are seeing it kind of slowly rise up, it is nice to see. Checking over here on Twitter, winners of Grove Prize, the contest of the Grove, the one that was ending on December 6th with the 4,000. Okay, with the task to do. That, my friend, I don't know exactly. I don't have a date for that. Crypto Boots, I see you over there on Twitter. Just make sure didn't want to forget you. But yeah, I don't have a firm date on that. I can actually check with the team. You know what I'll do right now? Crypto Boots right now. I'm going to see. I'm going to put it out there into the sphere. We're going to find out if we have a time frame for. Is there a time frame for announcing the 4K winners? Boom. Just so you know, I asked. I put it out there. So as soon as I find out, I'll let you know. So stick around. We'll probably check it out. I have a feeling I may get an answer. Some people are still awake. I know some folks are asleep, but we'll figure it out. It's amazing how fast things can change. Absolutely, and this is like we've seen Bitcoin. What's crazy is we've actually seen Bitcoin have one hell of a year. You know what I mean? Like Bitcoin really had a hell of a year. When you zoom out, when you stop looking about it and you zoom out a little bit, Bitcoin's up 160% on the year. Like as much as we were like, dang, this year has sucked. Bitcoin really has had a heck of a year of recovery. Now, granted, it's no, it definitely had a nice long fall, going from 64,000 at the top down to 16, 15,000. That was not fun. That was not a fun fall there. But working our way up to it, working our way back to it, and I have a feeling that when we get these ETFs approved, this 64,000 is going to be absolutely in the rearview mirror. So again, sometimes we got to zoom out and realize that, hey, yeah, we had a big fall. We had a long fall from grace from the very top, but at the same time, we are working our way back, and this year has been one heck of a year for Bitcoin. It really has 160% up on the year, so not too shabby at all, if you ask me. Not too bad at all. So, but yeah, I actually have not at all looked at any crypto news today. So, why Ethereum is moving the way it is I'm not even really sure. I haven't heard any big major news that I know of. I haven't seen any. We probably check out, Whale Watch or Whale Guru, Whale Watch. I think it was Whale Watcher over on Twitter. I think that's what it is. I think that's the page where they're always posting out. But I'm actually just kind of scrolling through right here. I guess we can do that. We can do this together. We can scroll through together. I really should have had a better plan for today's show, and I didn't. Usually, I have a couple of talking points that I want to talk about, but today I just did not get them in there. So, Ether Solana hitting 19-month highs as Bitcoin rally halts with traders fearing bull trap. I mean, I don't know about a bull trap. I will say, I know a lot of people are expecting that the Bitcoin ETFs to happen in January, and I have a feeling that if they don't happen in January, we're going to see a pullback. But if you've been around here for any point in time, I've been saying I think we're going to have a pullback before we take off. That just usually seems to be the way it works. Is we have a nice little run, then we have a pullback, and then we take off again. So I would not be surprised if we do have a pullback from where we are right now. From Bitcoin goes below 40,000, maybe who knows how low it goes. Who knows? But I don't. I used to say maybe like a $20,000, $25,000 Bitcoin. Is that still in the realm? Do I think that Bitcoin is going to fall almost 20%, 50% from where we are now? I don't know. I don't think I see that much of a pullback. But we could get back down to 30, 35, somewhere in that range, and then we could really take off, especially after those ETFs are approved, because they have until like mid to late March to approve those ETFs. So they still have a couple of months. Let's see, we'll consider December not happening, just because I think most of the government is taking a holiday. So we'll say January, February, March. So you got like 2 months, 2.5, 3 months that they have left before their time frame is up. So I think it may be a March, and I've been saying the government is going to drag their feet for as long as they possibly can. Especially when you got people like J.P. Morgan, the CEO for them, saying just shut down crypto. That to me is laughable. That to me is somebody who is scared to lose his bank. That is somebody who is scared that fiat will become obsolete. Yeah. So, because crypto can absolutely take over the fiat with everything that's going on. Now they'll still have fiat, use case, but the fact that Bitcoin crypto is yours, it's in your wallet outside of an exchange. You get it off an exchange, you get it into your own wallet. uh, it's yours. Now, a bank wants you to use the bank because they need to be able to lend out money. So, but crypto 100% could overtake the banks, could be more necessary than a bank. I 100% believe that, and I think that that is what's scaring of the JP Morgan CEO, for the fact that he has to come out and say, uh, just get rid of crypto, just get rid of it, no mas, which is, like I said, absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I'm actually going to try to find I'm going to pull it up here because there's a video of him actually just the other day saying it. Maybe. I'm sure my mic's turned off. Is my mic turned off? Oh, it's not. Wow. I probably passed it already, actually. That's an interesting one right here. This one right here. I heard this one.
We're getting to that question about the halving. I've heard it called the halvening or the halving, but either one. We're getting to that in April, I think, right? And that's been a bullish thing before. I sort of wonder, is it the same thing though? Is that already getting priced in, or is there something technical that actually happens that would make it be priced in closer to the event?
So so what we've seen historically is that the 12 to 16 months after a halvening is the best performance of Bitcoin. So that's what everybody's thinking about. This time,
absolutely,
this time might be different because the price of Bitcoin's higher. We now only have, I think it's 900 Bitcoin a day that come out, so that gets cut in half. It's not a lot of Bitcoin, but what it does do is it makes Bitcoin more scarce than gold. So for the first time in history, you have an asset that is more scarce than gold.
In what way more scarce?
Let's call it a stock to flow ratio. So the amount of Bitcoin mined every year divided by the amount outstanding, same with gold.
And absolutely.
Now, quote unquote, less Bitcoin than gold mined on a relative basis.
All right.
That was an interesting point. I actually brought that up in the space last night. But yeah, that's right now 900 Bitcoin a day are coming out. That's about to get cut in half, so 450 Bitcoin are coming out a day. That's less. There's gonna be less Bitcoin mined than actual gold being mined, which is absolutely wild. I think he said for the first time we're gonna have an asset that is more scarce than gold. But imagine thinking you can shut down a decentralized network protocol run by individuals and businesses. Yeah, absolutely. And that's somebody trying to spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt, spread that FUD, and trying to manipulate the markets for themselves, for the sake of their self. But for us here, we know that's just somebody who is scared of change, and scared of what could happen. Now imagine if JP Morgan came out and stepped up and adopted crypto and allowed crypto to be used in the bank. What if they became crypto friendly? So it's wild. It's absolutely wild. I am going to try to find that clip of where they were talking about just get rid of it all. I think this is it right here. I'm going to get the video. Of course, we're going to have 37 ads. There it is. I found it. God, these ads are so ridiculous, y'all. I'm not paying for. I'm not going to pay for this. I'm not going to pay for your subscriptions. I'll just skip over. But these ads really are. Look at this ad. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But let's listen to this. We'll just sit back and listen here. Maybe I press play.
I've always been deeply opposed to crypto, Bitcoin, etc. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, and that is a use case because it is somewhat anonymous, not fully, and because you can move money instantaneously, and because it doesn't go through, as you mentioned, all these systems have built up over many years, know your customers, sanctions, OFAC, they can get bypass all of that. If I was the government, I'd close it down.
Okay.
What a joke. What a joke. Like that really is like just a joke to me. Again, this is somebody who is scared. Is this somebody who's scared? It's actually probably somebody who's reading a script that he was told to read. Oh, facts. Meanwhile, they're all probably stocking up privately, right? 1,000%, 100%. 100%. That's why it's coming out. I mean, that could be one of the tactics that they use is they come out and say, "Oh, we'll just shut it down," while they're over here trying to buy it on the lower for a cheaper price. That way, when it goes crazy, and the bank, we have a run on the banks. Himself is going to be financially set. 100%. 100%. It's a joke, and to me, it's a clown move, and it's just another way the government is trying to dictate. But crypto is here to stay. Bitcoin, Ethereum, crypto, it's not going anywhere at all. We're not going anywhere. We are here and we are strong. You can try to manipulate all you want, but at the end of the day, we're going to go crazy. Bitcoin will go to all-time new highs, and it's going to be a lovely day. A lovely, lovely day. Lovely day. But yeah, absolutely. Manipulation. 100%. That's all it is. And we're going to see more and more of it happen before the bull run happens. And then next thing you know, in the middle of the bull run, we'll probably see the same guy come out and be like, oh, Bitcoin's not that bad. Maybe I was wrong. Bitcoin's not that bad. And oh, by the way, myself, I have about 500 to 1,000 of them myself because he's a joke. That's kind of how I see it. That guy just seems like a joke to me. And the beautiful thing now is that we've been around crypto for so long. We've been doing this for a while that we can see that and know exactly what it is, and not have to play the game of, oh no, maybe Bitcoin is going to crash. Maybe they're going to get rid of it, when we all know Bitcoin's not going anywhere at all. So, but yeah, it's one of those things where you're going to have the ones that are going to try to manipulate it, and all they're trying to do is bring the price down so that they can get a better entry point or dollar cost average their Bitcoin down because they bought it at the top, and so they want to bring it down so they can bring that average down per. So it's wild. It's wild, but we can see through it nowadays. We can see through the manipulation, and know that and know what it is for sure, and kind of can call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's my 2 cents on whatever his name is. I don't even know what his name. Jamie Dimon. Jamie Dimon. That's the guy's name. Jamie Dimon. Checking over here on Twitter, just make sure I'm missing more comments. I have not. We're good. We're caught up over there. So, but yeah, it's good luck, my friend, on trying to bring down crypto. Good luck. Good luck. And I'm just trying to make sure my mic's still okay. My mic's still on good. Sweet. So. I guess we do have. I guess we know why Terra Classic was kind of going down a little bit today. As we can see, Do Kwon, the founder of Terra Luna, to be extradited to the United States. That's probably not something you want to do. We got some pretty harsh financial legislation over here. So the fact that we got Do Kwon being extradited to the United States, maybe that's why we're seeing it down 8%. But it's also, I feel like it has been up for a while. I feel like Terra Luna was actually up for a little bit. Like, was not having. I'm actually going to look it up. Yeah, so I mean, if you look at the 7-day for it, I mean, it was having a really nice 7 days. Up 71% and on the 7-day, and so we're gonna have a little bit of a pullback today. When you're up 70% on the week, 11.5%, 12% isn't too bad. But when you hear that news of Do Kwon being extradited, so again, not something that I'm in. I am not in Terra Classic, but I know there's some people that say it could happen. It could go back to maybe somewhere back to where it was close to where it was at. And I hope that those folks that are in there I hope that can happen for them. I hope that can happen for them. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to make money. It's the name of the game. Make money. Make money. Make money. But let's do this. Let's take 10 seconds for station identification, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Codex coming in with a once people know that Bitcoin can't be shut down or controlled by one single government because of its scarcity and security of the network, more people will hop on board. Yes, 100%. And I think there's going to be a whole lot. You got to realize the older generation, I'm older than my generation and the generation's older than me. They're the ones that got the money. They're the ones that really got the money. And this is new. This is something new out there. And so it may take the older generations, in my generation and up, it may take them a little bit longer. It's going to have, it's going to have to have some regulations. So I think having that ETF really will open the door for a lot of money sitting on the sidelines, whether it's institutional or retail at the same time, to come on in. But yeah, absolutely. The thing is, like you said, it can't be shut down or controlled by a single government. That's just not the way Bitcoin works. It's just not the way it works. So, which is why the government is scared of it, which is why we see CEOs of banks like JP Morgan come out and say, "I'll just get rid of it. Shut it down today and get rid of it." Well, sadly for you, that just can't happen. You just can't shut Bitcoin down. Now, you can keep it from being traded and being used in the United States, but you know what's going to happen then. There's always a workaround. There's always some loophole somewhere, some way, somehow that's going to be found, and you're going to be able to still get in it. I don't know what that might be, but I'm sure there's something out there where you could, make it look like you're in one place, but actually not in that place. So I'm sure that's out there somewhere without, I don't know. But yeah, and the government's not going to miss out on that money, especially if the government was to put, you take, how much money did we just send to wherever? Let's do this. $4.3 billion, right, was just paid in by Binance, by CZ and Binance. Let's say the United States government went and bought $4.3 billion worth of Bitcoin, and then rode that all the way up to the all-time high. What do you think that could do for the national debt? What would happen then? When you're able to start bringing down the national debt by a lot. Like, I don't even know what $4.3 billion worth of Bitcoin would be. Let's see here. 4300. So that's okay. Let's see here. Let's pull it up there. We'll pull it up there. Make that. Try to make that as big as possible. I'm actually going to move myself to here. So that would get you. I don't even know what that gets you. Hundreds, thousands. What is that number? I can't even get. We're gonna copy and paste this because I can't see it all. I still can't see it all. Copy. Now I'm just gonna put it over here into a note or something, so I can see it. Dang it! Because I can't even see how big that number is. Paste. I can't even put it into that. So we're gonna open a new page, put it right here. Paste. So hundreds thousands, millions. Like that's that's so much. I put it actually. You know what I did? I put it in the wrong. I put it in the wrong one. I put it in the wrong one. That's what I'm doing wrong here. 4300000. What the heck? 43. So that's what 98,000 Bitcoin. 98,000 Bitcoin. That's ridiculous. 98,000 Bitcoin. 98,000 Bitcoin. So let's say 98. Well, let's say what was the number exactly? Because I don't want to. 98,876. 98,876. We'll go times. We'll be conservative. We'll be conservative and say 100,000 equals hundreds, thousands, millions. So that'd be 14 billion at 150. Now, if we were to take that at 200, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's $14 billion. You can knock off some debt. You can knock off some debt there. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. It's absolutely crazy to me. But the government won't do that because that'd be too smart. That'd be too smart to help bring down national debt or to help out where we needed to, or to help out with infrastructure, or like roads, or like the homeless situation, or feeding the hungry, or any other issue or problem that is going on. It'd be too easy. I mean, you just made $4.3 billion for free because you find Binance. Like, how about you put it to good use? But who am I? I'm not running the government. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's funny because technically, in their own terms, the U.S. dollar falls under an asset that can be used for the same purpose that they claim Bitcoin is used for. Absolutely. It's wild and crazy to think and to see how, because they can't control it, they're going to fight it tooth and nail. Because it's not their toy. They're going to fight it. Now, if the government issued Bitcoin, you better believe they'd be all about it. But because they don't, because they can't control it, because no one person can control Bitcoin, they're going to fight tooth and nail. But anyways, we're here. We are the 5%. We are a part of the 5% that is in it, and we are the part of the 5% that are going to reap the benefits of these ETFs, of these approvals, of this institutional money coming in, and all that good stuff. So, congratulations, welcome. You did it. You made it. It may take a few years, but we're gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. But yeah. Man, I feel like I got a little on the soapbox there for a second. My bad. I apologize. Y'all got over a little. I don't know. The guy trying to say shut down Bitcoin it kind of got me fired up a little bit. That guy there. I don't even remember what his name was. I'm just gonna call him Clown. Well, we already got Gary Gensler, who's a clown. Man, we're gonna have a whole circus. Have a whole circus of government clowns, which is basically what the government is. I'm gonna get my entire channel shut down because I said that. Watch. Be my luck. The one time I start talking trash. You think they'll ever try to go after Grove? I mean, the fact that Grove has done everything and anything they can to be regulated and do everything within regulations, I don't know that they would have anything to go with after. You know what I mean? Like we're registered everywhere that we're able to use. Like we're located out of Australia, so we're registered there. We comply and follow all of the OzTrack rules. So as long as we continue to do that, what can they go after? What is there to go after? That's the real question. When you have legit businessmen running a crypto like a business and following it like business and making sure that you're doing everything ethically and registered and you have all your I's dotted and your T's crossed, there's not a lot. Now, if they came out that we were laundering money, like we've seen some of these exchanges like FTX, then yeah, but that's not happening. That's not the case. And like it says right here, Rosewood, tight as a drum. Tight as a drum. And it's one of those, I mean, as long as we continue to stay within regulations, which we've all heard about, the rumors of the new laws that are being proposed in Australia, that you got to be licensed and all this extra stuff. Well, if that happens, when that law gets passed, if that law gets passed, then we will do what the law says there in Australia and follow OzTrack rules. So I just don't know. There's not much to come after when it comes to growth. Now, there's folks out there who claim to be blockchain experts and things like that, who claim to not Photoshop things and to make, but at the same time, when you follow OzTrack rules and you're in Australia and you're registered and you're doing everything that they ask you to do, then yeah, you're good. Those proposals are 12 months away. Then they will give us 12 months from there to get regulated. Absolutely. Yeah, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, does Australia have a parliament? Is that how it works? Is there a parliament in Australia? I'm asking because I don't know. But I believe it has to go to parliament, get approved, and then be signed off on, and then, there's steps that it has to go through. Before, they can't just be like, oh, the bill is done today, this is what it is. It's got to pass. Yes, we do. Okay. I thought that was the case. I mean, it's got to go through the, right now we're at the very bottom of, hey, this is a proposal. Then that proposal has to go in front of these people. Then that proposal has to go in front of those more people. And then, if it passes, then it becomes law. So we're looking down the road. And then once it is, and if it is approved, then you got 12 months to get everything up to date on your paperwork, which is not an issue. So very strict regulations. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got to have strict regulations when it comes to money. You got to have it, which is why we got to get out of the wild west. We got to get out of the wild west of crypto and get some type of regulation, some type of restrictions, and then we're going to see the real money. Now, the folks that have been around from the very beginning, they're rolling in it, for sure. That's why the OzTrack thing was such a laugh. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. One of those things where they throw it at the wall to see what sticks, and then when nothing sticks, they start trying to hold it up there. They're duct tape. So it's all funny. But yeah, when it comes to, like, when you ask, like the question you asked, I don't think that there's anything to come after. Everything has been done within the regulations and the legal limits of what can be done, and that's the way we continue to work. So I have a feeling OzTrack wouldn't allow anything unethical to happen, especially if they knew that it was being done. I have a feeling that OzTrack does a really good job of following and making sure that nothing unethical does happen when it comes to financial situations, financial institutes. So, One of those things. One of those things. So yeah. But that's all I got for the crypto side. We can continue the conversation 100%. I just wanted to let you know I got when it comes to I got nothing else and no other articles or anything I wanted to pull up. Be assured, I pulled this apart. I asked high and wide on the CEO and team. I was happy with all I found. We are squeaky clean. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've been right here this whole time. Feel free to search me up and look me up, and you're gonna be very disappointed if you're looking for anything. I'm a very boring guy. Very boring guy. So, but yeah, it's funny. It's funny when you got people out there that for they just try to crap on it. They just got to crap on it just because. Just saying, I really am a very boring guy. I spent 17 years coaching youth football for free. Put it that way. I volunteered 17 years of my life for free. So you ain't gonna find no shady business. I got no money. Everything I have is pretty much locked up in crypto. It ain't much. It ain't much at all. I got a truck. That's about it. Feel free. Feel free to come after me. I got nothing. Yeah, I got a PS5 right here you can have. We definitely do. I will second this, Miss Tammy J. We definitely appreciate Earlswood. I'm not gonna lie. At the very beginning, Earlswood was an intimidating person to bring up in spaces. He was extremely intimidating. More so because I didn't have the answers for him, and I hate not having the answers. And I'm also the type of person where if I don't know the answer, I'm not gonna BS you and be like, oh, it's blah blah blah, because the internet is undefeated. The internet is undefeated. The internet will fact check you faster than you can say fact check. And so I'm not one to BS. So Earlswood would come in with these not easy questions, and I'd be like, brother, I don't know, but I know somebody who does. So let's get you in contact, and then maybe let me know the answer when we figure it out. But yeah, Earlswood was kind of an intimidating guy at the very beginning. Now Earlswood's like my homie. I know Earlswood. I know he came in like a wrecking ball. Was like Miley Cyrus in this bad boy. He was like trying to break it. And then he was like, man, this thing's pretty damn solid. I like it. So they FUD because they do not research a thing. Yeah, and it's also one of those things. I think a lot of it is because of how quickly we became. Like you go back to last year. Last year, that first year we had was a really damn good year. We were, kind of the talk of the town, especially in our little corner of DeFi. And so you had people out there that, maybe some of their spotlight was getting taken away. And so that they wanted their spotlight back. And the only way in their mind that they could get their spotlight back was try to break ours, which makes no sense because when one of us wins, we all win. So I'm glad you laugh now. Glad you laughed now. I'm too big to be intimidated. I'm not gonna lie, Rose, but I am too big to be intimidated. Code says, Duke Grove did great for being a year, and especially with what's coming in the future. Absolutely. I mean, I am 1000% not trying to talk bad or bring down any other project right now. But there have been a lot of projects out there who said that they were going to do this and do that, and we're still waiting. Grove said, hey, we're going to do this. And, a year in and we got our own blockchain. A year in, we got our own swap. A year and some change in, we got our own exchange. It's pretty dang impressive for the fact that we're not even 2 years old and we've already our own blockchain, our own exchange. We got a swap. We got a wallet that is any day. So it's pretty dang cool. Well said. Which part of well said? The we're still waiting on things from projects. And again, yeah, I mean, it happens, and that's the thing that happens is it takes time to build. It really does take time to build. Grove did an excellent job of bringing on an IT department. That was absolutely a massive play. Doing that, it allowed us to really kind of ramp up and speed up the process. So, and I'm not trying to knock any project because it takes time to build. It does. I personally don't get the people get negative. Yeah, like it's one of those things where like if you're negative, get out. Just remove yourself from the project. If you don't like what's going on, you don't like how they're doing it, step out. Like it's really easy to remove, like, to sell, get what you got, and walk out the exit quietly. Like there's no need to like pull the fire alarm and pee in the corner on somebody's shoe while you're going. Like it's none of that's necessary. But you know, some people are just negative people in life. I'll never get it. Mike in the building. What is good, brother? What's up, everyone? Hope all are well and you are all having a great day and night. As always, God bless all of you. Stay. Let's go, Grove Coin. Grove Green Army, stand up. Absolutely. What is good, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? Absolutely. And God bless you too, brother. Most definitely. Shout out to the IT, 100%. 100%. I am as well. I know it's coming. The business side will surprise everyone. I see this as the top 20 coin. They will be chasing us to list them on GroveX soon. Absolutely. 100%. Like I mean, reaching out to a bunch of projects, you know, and decent projects to get listed on GroveX, it's brutal. Before you know it, projects like we won't have to reach out anymore. People will be flocking to us to jump on there. IT is literally the backbones of every business. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's just that I think it's just people that over invested. That could very well be, and that's, you know, we always say the golden rule: never invest more than you're willing to lose. And sometimes, you know, I've seen it more times than it happens a lot. People will throw rent money in there, then that rent money, then you're short on rent, and now life's stressing you out because you over leveraged yourself. You know, it happens. And that can't handle. Yeah, and you know, one of the biggest thing for me is when I adopted my own saying: plan your trade, then trade your plan. When you're able to literally do that and actually do that, like to the point of where, like, hey, let's say I'm buying at $1. Okay, and I'm putting $1,000 in at $1. Okay, well at $10. I'm going to pull my initial 1,000 out, and then I'm going to sit on the rest of it, and then I'm going to add $20. I'm going to pull 1,000. You have your goals along the way. Have your price points along the way, and then you're not really having to look every day. Am I a billionaire yet? No, not yet. Damn. Oh, it's down 2% today. Oh no. It's not the end of the world. So you can get you can get good money for a kidney. I don't know if anybody wants my kidneys. I put some work in my kidneys. My kidneys worked during my 20s. I put them through the ringer. Yeah. I'm surprised I'm not still intoxicated from my 20s. Luckily, I don't do that anymore, or as often. I'll still have a couple of drinks, but not like I did in my 20s. Luckily, I'm still not intoxicated. So about that Oreo ordeal show, or Oreo, how does Earlswood do it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Earlswood was Earlswood in here for the Oreos. How do you eat your Oreos? That's a great question. And I even actually one night actually brought Oreos and milk and a fork onto the stream and showed everybody how easy and simple forking an Oreo is. He says I don't eat them. I had to go buy, like, I don't keep Oreos in the house. Like, I'm not a big Oreo guy. Um, but yeah, for the sake of when I do eat Oreos, it's with a fork and it's with a glass of milk. That's probably a good thing because if she did buy them and left them in the house, they would probably be gone quickly because that's the way I am. Like if it's here, I mean, might as well not waste money and let it go bad. It's also why I'm the size I am. Uh, if I had them, it would be a box at a time. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And I even went out and bought like the smallest package I could find, just for sake of science and the stream. Yeah, Miss Tammy J does this weird thing where she scrapes the cream out of the cook. Like she just eats chocolate cookies and takes the cream out of the Oreo. Like I feel we can just buy you some crisps. I feel like that's what they call it in UK. Just get you some regular old chocolate cookies, without the cream, because the cream in the middle is the best part. I'm headed off to a wedding in about 2 hours in our Napa Valley equivalent, the Yarra Valley. Oh, very cool. Well, brother, we definitely appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us. I forget it's Friday over there for you. Uh, it's Friday down under, and here we are, still on Thursday night at a winery. Very cool. Very cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not necessarily a big wine guy. But brother, have fun. Have fun. The last time I had wine, it came in a box. So speaking of Oreos in a box, the last time I had wine, I think it came in a box. So, but brother, have a good one. We'll definitely appreciate you. So we'll see you around. Man, have fun at that wedding. Don't have too much fun, but man, enjoy yourself. When I meet you, I'll bring you a box. Oh man. Oh. Justin, how do you feel about XRP? I like XRP. I think XRP has a chance to do some good things uh, during this bull run. I really, 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 truly do. I really do. XRP. So for me, it is XRP, Crow, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Those are probably my big four blue chips. Like when somebody tells me, "Hey, I want to jump in, but I don't want super risky," I would probably tell them Bitcoin and Ethereum are the top two. Bitcoin's the granddaddy. Ethereum's top two. But I would also say that crypto.com, Crow, and XRP are probably the top four right there. I like XRP 100%. So yeah, I like it. I think we looked at it a while ago, but I didn't really look at it a while ago. What is XRP up at? It's in there about just under 65 cents, up almost 6% on the week. Yeah, I'm mad at myself for not buying XRP during the big old dip. I wish I would have bought more during the dip. For the fact I could have bought XRP at 30 cents, instead of 30 cents or 40 cents in that range. That'd have been really nice. Yeah, I like XRP. There's really not a project in the top, especially in the top 10, that I don't think is going to do well. And I mean, I'm looking at it now. I mean, we'll just bring up CoinMarketCap again. I mean, any project really in the top 20 right here is going to have one hell of a bull run. You know, Bitcoin and Ethereum, of course. I think BNB will have a good run. I just think it may be slow starting, just because of all the stuff they've had. You know, kind of the clouds over their head the last little while. But I think as the sun comes out to play for Bitcoin for BNB, I think it'll do well. XRP, I absolutely love it. Solana's good. Cardano's good. Doge, I think Doge has a chance. Anytime you got Elon playing with it, anytime he tweets, he could tweet something and it could skyrocket, especially during a bull run. Avalanche, Tron, Chainlink, you know, it's got a chance to do some things. So I think a lot of these in the top 20, I really do think they have, you know, even Stellar, you know, XLM, I think is really good. But Crow up here at the 29 spot. I'm mad I didn't buy Crow more at the 5 cent level. I wish I would have got more in there in the 5 cent level. H bar's got a chance. Near Protocol is probably going to have a good bull run. Aptos probably going to have a good one. V Change probably going to have a decent run. I mean, all of these are going to have a decent run. Maybe not BUSD. I think they're about to not be there. But I mean, you look at it, the top 50, top 100. I mean, there's a reason why they're in the top 100. There's definitely a reason why they are in the top 100. So I could honestly see all of these projects having a really good bull run. I've been dollar cost averaging into Engine Coin. Oh, it's very solid. I actually think that just got listed over on GroveX as well. The Engine, did I do that right? ENJ. My dyslexia kicked in. ENJ. Yeah, 34 cents. That's the day, 7 week, month, year. How long has it been out? Came out in 2018. Yeah, I mean, look at the bull run. $1.43, not too bad. That's 1.3 billion, I think. Up to like almost $4. Yeah. That's the thing about it is once the bull run happens, a lot of these projects that are still around and still surviving are going to go past their all-time highs. So those all-time highs are going to look like, you know, not a lot. So small supply and Engine. Hey, I like it. I like it. And the fact they just got listed over on GroveX as well. So solid, well done. I feel like it's time to sit back and relax a little bit. I'm over here like Miss Tammy J having to keep moving around. I feel like that works well right there. Whew. Had to stretch really far from my keyboard though. Any one of those like old school tray desk trays that kind of slide out into the lap. I don't have any of that cool stuff. I need a new mouse pad. Anybody know where I can get a new mouse pad? I think I do. I think I know a place I can get a new mouse pad. Right here on JustAman04.com. we'll get you. You can check it out. JustAman04.com. It is officially, I bought it. It's my domain. It is all mine. And if you haven't yet, take a look at the other merchandise. We got big and tall shirts for us bigger folk, all the way up to 5X. Shout out. But we got some different colors: red, gold, red, yellow, black. We got normal size shirts. I think the quality on this is probably, I don't know what I probably should just make one. We got hats. We got hats on there. We got hats. Yeah. Hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts. Even got a little baby onesie on there. I'm gonna have to get one for my cousin. We got beanies, and yes, we have mouse pads. I need to get me a mouse pad. I think that'd be legit to have a Just Crypto After Dark mouse pad. We also got tumblers, black and white. These are pretty sweet looking. Even comes with a cool metal straw. We got coffee mugs, white and black, 11 ounce or 15 ounce if you like a big coffee. I like a big coffee. And then what I think is probably one of the cooler items on the shop is I love my mute. I love the mute. I don't even know how long it was muted. There's no telling. And there's no telling. I don't just realized that I've had myself way down there for so long. But yeah. Yes, but Tammy, we have backpacks. We have mouse pads. I don't know how long I was muted though. That's the sad part. Just making sure I didn't miss any comments over here on that. Yeah, it happens every time I click on the backpack. It happens every time I click on if there's like an ad or something on a page. Never fails. Never fails. Ever. Never fails. Well, let's do this. Let's take 10 seconds for station identification. We'll be right back. I just love the fact that I'm able to do that. That to me is just a really cool feature that I can take a pause for a second, 10 seconds, and play that. Pretty legit. Pretty legit. I need to figure out what am I going to play this one for. I need to come up with an idea. This may be my new Twitter. When I put out my my YouTubes or a post about the Just Crypto After Dark, this may be what I use.
You've reached the police department's voicemail. Pay close attention.
That might be what I use. We even got some Christmassy ones coming up. The homie Crypto Clip Shane, he made me one for Christmas. I ain't gonna pull it out yet. I'm gonna save that one. But I am gonna go ahead and put it over here into my clips because that way I don't forget. That way I don't forget. Go ahead and upload that, let it render on here, and then we can play that one as well. But yeah, Crypto Clip Shane really has hooked me up over the years. We got a couple of Christmas ones I like this one. This one, I don't know which one I like better. Chat, let me know, which one do y'all like better of the previous one? These are not the new ones. Not the new ones, but this is the ones we had previously. So that's one. I gotta remember which one did I just play. So legit. I love the fact that I have those and those are mine. Made for me. Made for me. So legit. Too legit. Too legit to quit. The first one, I like the first one too. I think I'd have to go with the first one. I personally think this newest one is going to be the best one, but we'll save that. We'll save that one. We'll save it. Absolutely. If you have not yet, please smash the like button and hit that subscribe button. I have a feeling most of y'all are subscribed because most of y'all are in the conversation right here with me. And if you're over on X, please do me a favor. Hit the like button, hit the retweet button, and leave me a comment. Let me know y'all are here. Let me know. I see them. I see them all. I've been checking it twice. I'm like Santa Claus on this X post. I love how we still call it retweet, even though it's not Twitter anymore. Even though it's not Twitter anymore, we still call it retweet. Can y'all re-X that for me? Re-X it. See that didn't. Sounds like you. Can y'all leave again? Can y'all re-leave? Re-exit? I cracked myself up. First one, yeah, I think I like the first one better. They're both legit. They are both solid. And I'm very thankful for Crypto Clip Shane and the fact that he's just willing to do that kind of stuff for me. He's the best. The best. He's a pretty cool guy. Cannot lie. He's a pretty cool guy. There we go. Christmas box. Christmas present. Christmas box. Present. That's what that is. Oh man, that was Christmas box. That's a new one. I've never said that before. Man, oh man. So what else we got, chat? Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? I have no other topics that I wanted to get into. I do have that ranch. I'm gonna watch that ranch video like at least a couple of times a week just to maintain my goals over here because it's that legit. My daughter's second birthday is the 16th, next Saturday. Theme is Bluey. Bluey, and it Ellie turns 2. Bluey, and it Ellie turns 2. Oh, well, happy early birthday to Ellie. Happy birthday, Ellie. Bluey, is Bluey like a new cartoon or something that I missed out on this, the new Bluey? Yeah, Bluey is a new TV show. Bluey the dog? Huh. All right. Well, happy early birthday. And the theme being Bluey. It's a great show for kids. Hey, anytime you can find a good show for kids, that's a positive. That is a positive. Good shows for kids seem to be rarer these days. Seem to be rare these days. I think rare is the word, right? Rarer. Yeah, I think it's rarer. It's like leveler. It needs to be more level. What do you do for living? I'm a leveler. We had that conversation a while back. It still throws me off. But again, happy early birthday to Ellie, turning 2 years old. Happy birthday, Ellie. My kids are no longer watching kid shows. So when my son was watching, he liked like PJ Masks and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. MICKEY MOUSE. Oh boy. Yeah, then PJ Masks. PJ Masks was legit. My son also liked Power Rangers. We were some Power Ranger fans, and Ninja Turtles. Absolutely, I miss the younger years. Back then, my son actually still wanted to kind of cuddle. I kind of miss I miss the cuddle stages. When he would get tired, he'd come lay next to me and like lay his head on my lap. I miss that kind of stuff. Now my son's like, "Dap me up, Dad. Peace. I'm out." All right, love you. Bye. All right. I miss the young days. Miss the young days. That is 100% facts. So cherish it. Take lots of pictures, Mike. Take lots of pictures, because you'll want to look back on them. 100%. Is that Ellie in your photo there? Very cute little one. Yeah, definitely miss the younger years. 100%. And they go by way too damn fast. Way too fast. I know that much for sure. Know that much for sure. All right, y'all. I'm gonna. What was it say? Saw a sweatshirt today that said "bruh," formerly known as "mom." That is so true. That is so true. I definitely will, guys. Don't worry. There might be a spot, my Grove coin somewhere. And yes, that's hers. That's her. Oh, that's very cool. Awesome. Well, make sure that if you use the spot my coin, make sure you hashtag it, but also make sure you take it out of the cake before she goes crazy in the cake. Because that'd be rough to try to chew through one of those bad boys. They're legit. They are legit. I got me one right here that I need to give out. We'll probably give one of these away soon. Actually, I have a batch that needs to go out soon. But yeah, I've been kind of holding on to these. I think these are the last 3 under 100. Yeah, I got 94, 98, and number 96. I think these are the last 3 that have not been sent out under 100. I feel like those have a little nostalgia to them. I may try to give those away. You never know. You never know. Everybody on here has one, right? I feel like everybody here already has one. Miss Tammy J, you have one, right? Mike's already got one, obviously. We're talking about it. Which one was the one I won the other night? I need to. You're part of that batch that needs to go out. You're part of the batch that needs to go out. So I will. You know what, Code? I'll let you pick. What number do you want? 94, 96, or 98? I have a bunch of other numbers as well that are over 100. But when it comes to under 100, You can't lose this one though, bro. Just messing with you. Just messing with you. Just joshing. Man, I got a little sniffle. And this stuff right here is called white flour. It's an essential oil. The best. 96. Got 96. I'll pull it out. This white flour stuff. It will clear you up very quickly. This is one of those secrets that I learned from when I was a massage therapist. I was doing sports massage and stuff like that. You're laying face down on a table for hour plus. Starts to run a little bit. Hit them with that. Hit them with get a little white flour on the on a paper towel or a tissue. Put it under their face. Sniffles go away real quick. Great stuff. This is actually like my third bottle, and I haven't done massage in 3 years. Golly, 3 years. And this was like a brand new bottle, and that's how much I've used in 3 years. And I usually put this stuff on like before every stream, just so I'm not the whole time on stream, because I think that would sound terrible and nobody would want to listen to that. So. Quackpots, is that a yes? You've heard of it? All right, solid. All right, let me make sure I pull 96 out, put it to the side, because I need to send that to you. There it is, right there. I don't know if you can see the number. I don't know if you can see the number. It's 96. I promise. It's 96. So right there, and I will set it right here on the corner, right there, so you can see it. So that way, when I go downstairs, I'll take it with me. I'll take it with me. And if I had a sticky note up here, I would sticky note it for you, but I don't have a sticky note. Have a good night, family. Justin, take care, brother. As always, God bless all of you, man. Appreciate you, brother, for hanging out with us, most definitely. Man, enjoy that little one. Enjoy that birthday coming up. Man, we definitely appreciate you. Love you, brother. Of course. I don't just let anybody pick their own number. Usually you get what you get. But you've been hanging out here. You've been supporting me over here on the YouTube channel. So I'll hook you up with one under 100, which means there's only 2 under 100 left that I know of. Let me come over here and check Twitter again. Make sure there's no more comments that I've missed. Make sure I haven't missed any. I think I got both of them that I had on there a while ago. Yep. Crypto Boots. Let me check and see if I have an answer for Crypto Boots. I do not have an answer yet. I didn't think I would. It's kind of late. Getting late. You just got to promise you won't lose this one. Just playing. Mine is 131. Oh, sweet. 131 is a solid number. And my gold one is 21. 21. I think that's Spanish. And that's Spanish. 21 for Spanish 21. 21. I don't know. I'm going to have to Google it just to make sure I'm not wrong. 21 in Spanish. Oh, I was correct. Look at that. I was correct. I was wearing it on my lanyard, and I tore some. Oh dang! I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, I keep mine. Mine's downstairs next to my keys. I use mine when I go play golf or when I go play cards. I like to go play poker on Sunday afternoons because it's like I get away. I go play cards. But I use that as a card protector, and then when I'm playing golf, I use it as a ball marker. It's a pretty good ball marker. You'd be surprised how many, like just pulling it out and putting it on the green, people are like, oh, what's that? Or on the poker table. Every time, it's a conversation starter. Pretty legit. Well, chat, I think we're coming to the end of the night tonight. Unless y'all got something else. You got anything else we can hang out and talk about? Let me know. Put it in the chat. We can hang out and talk about it. If not, we're probably going to wrap this one up and get up on out of here. I do have like 400 messages I need to get back to because my phone only rings during streaming time. It never fails. Never fails. But let me know if there's something else we can hang out and talk about. We can always hang out and talk about it. Let me know. Put it in chat. Otherwise, we're going to jump up out of here, call it a night, and come back and do it again next time for sure. I might need help. I need help with listing a project soon. Hey, brother, come on. Come on. I got you. You know who to talk to. Me. Right there. Miss Tammy J, have a great evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. Guys, we are so close to Christmas. It's wild how close we are to Christmas and how it's even wilder how close we are to the end of 2023. 2023 and 2024 is just around the corner. I have a feeling that 2024 here on the channel is going to be a good year, especially with the time frame change. I think, once the bull run comes in, we might start seeing some more full, busier streams. At least that's my hope and goal. So I really think that's going to happen. So I appreciate y'all that have been here with me, especially this year. It's been rough in crypto for the last year and a half. So, man, I am so excited for that. It's so much fun. When I first started, we'd have 80 to 150, 200 people in here, and the conversation was wild, absolutely wild. So we're going to have some good times here in 2024. I have a feeling. I got a feeling. Ooh. I'm a good singer, y'all. I'm so good. So good. I really am a decent singer. That was terrible. But yeah, can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be good times. Going to be good times for sure. 2024 will be great to us. Absolutely. Definitely agree. Quackpots, definitely appreciate you. Good night. Thanks for the show. Absolutely appreciate you hopping in here and hanging out with us. As always, I definitely appreciate y'all. We are going to get up out of here. So I appreciate y'all. I really, 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 truly do. Y'all always show up. You show love and show support. We have a good time while we're here, while we're doing it. And so I appreciate y'all. I love y'all for it. Remember, 2 things in this world that you can control at all times: attitude and effort. Stay positive. Give 110% in everything you do. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll see y'all next time. I'm Just a Man. Peace.